I wanted this year to be about wellness, and one of the biggest things for me was mental and spiritual wellness. And to me, that means spending more time being present, going in nature, and actually enjoying the little things. This view right here is enough to make me feel happy and content. And I feel like that is all I really needed. I spent so much time worrying about hustling, grinding, studying, competing, that I didn't know who I was once I finished school. And I'm still figuring that out now. But one thing I know for certain is it's time for me to slow down. I started watching a lot of videos on YouTube about slow living, and sometimes they'd intersect with soft life. And I'm sure you've seen some of those videos. They kind of have similar themes, but I feel like some of them were not really truly living a soft life. They make it seem like you have to have a certain amount of money in life in order to have a soft life or an easier life, which I understand is true to an extent. But honestly, once you have your essentials down, I feel like the rest is just excess. And I'm honestly tired of chasing and chasing and chasing. I finally want to be able to be still and focus on the things that actually matter, like wellness. And that's why I'm out here walking along this path on a rainy day. Because to me, the rain is still beautiful. And I want to be able to move my body and enjoy my body while I'm young. I'm saying I think it takes a little bit of a mental effort and consideration to recognize that after being taught and programmed to live in this world where we're constantly on the move and being encouraged to work overtime, I realized that I don't want to glorify doing that anymore. It just doesn't make sense to me for when we're supposed to start living if our whole lives we're told we have to be putting our head down, working and studying hard, which I understand are completely reasonable things, and obviously you need a base level of hard work in order to be able to survive. But it's gotten to the point where in my free time last year I used to just think about more overtime opportunities, how to work harder, how to do more hours, how to make more money. And my basic needs were met, but I was using up all of my free time just trying to become this version of me who had more and more, and I started losing myself in the process, especially because I work night shift on top of that. I just worked so much that I forgot what the purpose of it all was. There will never be a number for enough money to make you feel secure if you don't have peace and regulation within yourself. And that's why I started focusing more on me and what my life was like internally. And I came to the conclusion that the times that I missed the most were not related to the societally approved achievements and accomplishments, but rather the little things, the little moments. Like a memory I always have resurface is one of when I was a child just walking in my neighborhood, and it was a cloudy, gloomy spring day, like when you can feel in the air that it's about to rain. I remembered looking at flowers on trees, and I remembered a summer morning when I was even younger just looking up at such a clear blue sky from my backyard, and I could never forget it. And I want to make more meaningful memories like that again, instead of giving all of my time to work and just tell myself that this is it, I am productive and that's enough. Because I deserve to also feel like I'm living when I'm not producing or consuming.